what's up you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel.
Bread and butterflies.
Oh yes, of course.
Funny enough, I actually just finished filming the outro to this video only to realize that I didn't film an intro like the smart human being I am. So if you guys weren't aware, I am actually applying to the Disney College Program Fall Advantage for 2020. And so today I had my phone interview for that. So this is the footage from that and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay guys, so I'm at the library right now. I have a little private room ready for my interview because I live in a house of 5 people and I knew there was no way there would be silence during my interview, so I decided to come here. I have a bunch of flashcards right here that I'm about to lay out just in case, you know, I lose my train of thought and I need a refresher. I just have like talking points on the back of them. It's nothing like big. I didn't want to sound too unnatural or too scripted. I have my mini ears here ready and I'm also wearing my Disney ice cream shirt. Haven't put my ears on yet because there is a big window right there. And I know when people walk by, they're gonna be like, why is this girl wearing mini ears in the library? And then I have the playlist playing just to get me in the mood. I'm gonna go over some last minute questions just to, you know, make sure I'm very calm and prepared. I haven't really gotten anxious yet, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna come and happen. So I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. I'm really excited. My interview is scheduled for 1:30 and it's currently 12:41. So as I'm sure you guys know, if you're watching this video, they can call you either 15 minutes before your scheduled time or 15 minutes after. So at 1:15 is the time that I should start freaking out. And then I also need to take my phone off of Do Not Disturb right now. Oh my god, I just remembered that. Thank you. I'm so happy I'm filming this clip. Also, just a little side note, I did not think this process was going to move as quickly as it did. Just in case you weren't aware, I got through my initial application and my WBI, my web-based application, in less than an hour to schedule my phone interview. So it went by really quickly and I didn't think it was going to happen nearly that fast. So my camera is at school. So I don't have it. So I'm going to be filming the actual interview, the phone interview on my webcam. So I'm sorry for the quality in advance. It's soon. Hi, this is Katie.
Hi, Katie. My name is Nancy, and I'm calling from Disney. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Nancy. How are you?
Very wonderful, thank you. I am calling today to have a phone interview for our college program. Is this a good time for you?
This is a great time.
Awesome. Well, we'll be on the phone together about 20 minutes, not too long. What I'll ask is some questions to find out more about you. We'll talk about your work experiences as well, the roles you'd be interested in with us. And if you find you have questions about the program, I'll try to answer those right at the end, okay?
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
Sure. Now let's see. First of all, tell me a little bit about what makes you interested in Disney's college program. Why do you want to be a part of it?
So I actually found out about the DCP when I was really young. I was probably about 7 or 8. Yeah, my family is like full of Disney fanatics. I literally went 17 times by the time I turned 15. Yeah, so we're huge on it. So I definitely, when it comes to the DCP, I've known that I wanted to do it for a while, but I feel like as I grow and I become older, you know, those reasons kind of change. So of course I have my personal reasons. Like I grew up on Disney and Disney actually holds such a special place in my family. When I was 14, my mom had some medical struggles right after we came home from a trip. And she says that the Disney magic from our trip, she like thanks that to be the reason that she's alive. So being able to hold that magic in my heart and, you know, being able to create it for other families, I think that would be such an amazing opportunity. And then, of course, on the other hand, I have, my professional reasons on why I'd love to do the program. So I'm actually pursuing a degree in arts and entertainment management. And, Disney is one of the biggest forms of entertainment in, I feel like, modern day society, because you have Disney Channel, you have Radio Disney, you have the parks, you have all the movies, and I think when I think entertainment, I think Disney. So being able to, learn, I guess, the background and the backstage parts of what actually goes into creating that magic and creating the entertainment side of it, I think that would be such an amazing opportunity for me to further, my skills and my values in a work environment.
Oh, that sounds great. Now, I have a couple of questions. I want to confirm a few things with you.
Yeah, of course.
You've never worked for Disney before, is that correct?
No, ma'am, I have not.
Okay. And are you an international student studying in the U.S. on a visa?
No, ma'am.
Now, you are a student at Peace University. You said studying arts and entertainment management. Your freshman
Yes, ma'am.
second semester.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's kind of exciting. How did you find that major?
Wait, can you repeat the question, please? I'm sorry.
I said, how did you find that major and decide that that's the one that you wanted to study?
So I actually, my whole entire life, I've really been into music and things like that. And originally, I actually wanted to be a performer. And then as I grew older, I became more interested in the business side of it. So when I did start schooling, that's something I wanted to look for, was something that can teach me the business side of the entertainment industry, because I feel like it's something that is so underappreciated almost. So that was what made me want to go into it initially. And now that I've started, the people I've met have just furthered that for me. Yes. I have had a chance to look over them. I am very receptive of following those guidelines. I do have, your normal ear piercing, and then I have a tattoo and a body piercing, but they're completely covered by a shirt, like they would never be seen. Okay. No, ma'am, I would not. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it's just one. Okay. That's so funny. Yeah. Totally understandable. Oh my god, yes, I have that too. I've had it since I was a baby, and my mom always complained. She's like, "You've always been an expensive child since you came out." I know. I'm like, it's genetic. Correct, I do not. I do not. I actually go to school in New York City, so I've never had a need for one. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, of course. Yes. I do. So I actually grew up with a lot of siblings. So I mean, I was definitely well prepared for that, because now at school I have two other roommates in the room with me. Yes, it is. Yeah. I know. Where'd you get it? Yes, for sure. It does. Hmm. Exactly. So luckily, me and my roommates, we all clicked right away. We are all the best of friends, but with friendship also comes some issues. So we did have an issue at the beginning of the semester. So our room is what's called a showroom, which means that prospective students come into our room 3 times a week. Yeah, they come in and they try to see what a dorm would look like. And so with that, there's a set of guidelines of what our room needs to look like, and that includes a lot of cleaning. Yes, I know. Hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah, I've had to learn how to dust, and we work really hard on it all the time. Yeah, for sure. It's almost like a set, we kind of describe it as, because there's also like very strict rules on what we're allowed to do if we're in the room when the tours come through. Yeah, so basically, I have to sit there and pretty much act like an actress and pretend that I'm just like a prop in the room studying. And even if I'm not studying, I have to pretend that I'm studying and being the best student I can be, just so those prospective students and their parents can see what a great university it is. Yeah, I love it. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Understandable. Of course. Yes, ma'am. So I can switch between the residence halls actually. So sometimes I'll have a shift in my residence hall, and then other times I'll have a shift in like an upperclassman residence hall. I switch throughout the week. Exactly. It's so much nicer because a lot of my shifts are actually late at night. They'll be like from like 9 p.m. to 1 in the morning. So when I can just walk back upstairs at 1 in the morning instead of having to walk through the city, I'm definitely thankful. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm very comfortable with all of those things. I handled food for a while at McAllister's. Cleaning was a big thing at PetSmart because we do allow pets in the store, so there's a lot of cleaning there. And then money handling, I became very comfortable with, especially because I was basically a stylist, which is a basic cashier for a while, but they did promote me to a sales lead, which in other terms would be a shift leader. So I was completely responsible for the money, and that included like making bank runs, counting it and everything. So I am 100% comfortable. Yeah, of course. A lot of time. Yes. Yes. I love them so much. Yes. Absolutely. I'm very comfortable. I'm known as such a talkative person. When it comes to classes, I'm always like, the presenter or making speeches. And also, I don't know if you can see it in my work experience, but I also work with one of my professors to run some fundraisers. And in the fundraisers, I'm always the chosen one to make the thank you speech and the welcome speech. So I am very comfortable. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So I don't have any professional experience, but I do have experience that's not on myself. I have a lot of like younger cousins or friends with younger siblings and stuff like that. So when it comes to prom or homecoming and stuff like that, I'm definitely like the person that they go to help them with the makeup, but nothing professional. Oh, that's me. That's me. Completely. My mom has the same reaction. She's like, "Can you hurry up?" And I'm like, "Mom, I've done one round. Come on." They have to be sisters. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's literally such an art. My grandma recently, she came and asked me, she goes, "How do you do your eyebrows?" She goes, "I never got to learn how to do that." And I was like, "Here, let's go to the store. Let's buy you some stuff, and I will teach you." Yes, understandable. Yes, I can definitely be either way. Yes. Yeah. So once again, not like specifically, but at PetSmart, I do have experience with the children trying to pick out their pets. And so I do have a lot of that because there's so many different things they want. Maybe they want to, hold a hamster or hold a guinea pig, things like that. So I do have experience, with safety in that sense, making sure that they're okay, the animal's okay, etc. And I did babysit for a while growing up, so I do have that experience as well. Mhm. Yes, it's exactly, that would be heartbreaking. That was a big thing at PetSmart as well because as I was talking about previously, we do have dogs that come in. We do have different animals that come in. You know, some people will walk in with their snake wrapped around their arm. Yes. So safety is such a big thing, and I think being aware is also a big thing that I learned there, because there are children that come in, and there's also adults that are just scared, you know, of snakes or big dogs. So being aware of that, and also watching, you know, the animal's behavior and seeing if they're, you know, kind of iffy or kind of off, and there might be a dog fight. Being aware of all those things and also understanding how to handle them if they do happen, because some of those things are inevitable and they do happen. I think safety standards are put in place for a reason, and I have a lot of experience following them. Yeah, exactly. No. Oh no. I love that. Yes, of course. Absolutely. I definitely can do that. It happens. It happens. Yeah, that is beautiful. Okay. I actually do have two questions for you. The first question is, I wanted to know if you were familiar with the process of getting an emotional support animal on property in the apartments. I don't need it for work or anything, but it was a process that I was working on with school before I decided to apply for the program. So I was just wondering if you guys had any guidelines for that, or yeah, of course. Thank you so much. And I do have one more question for you. So, what makes you continuously want to stay with the Disney company? I love that. Yeah. Oh, exactly. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. I love that so much. I'm definitely that person. Like when I see people trying to take selfies in front of the castle, I'm like, can I help you? Like, I can take a picture for you, because I know they turn out so much better when someone else takes them. That's so funny. They sound great. Oh, I love that. Exactly. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Thank you. You as well. I'm actually home right now, so I'm all warm. I'm from New Orleans originally, so yes. So I get all the warmth right now. School starts on the 27th, so I go back next Saturday. Yeah. Exactly. It's so exciting though. I love snow. I got to experience snow for the first time last semester, so needless to say, it was magical. I'm probably the only person that does. Thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to me, Nancy. Have a great rest of your day. So it is now much later after my interview, and just like ignore the thing on my lip. I think my eyelash is also, yep, it's coming off because I took a nap with them on, like the horrible person I am. Anyways, earlier I didn't really say anything after my phone interview, and that is because I'm sure you guys saw the lady walked in behind me right as my interview started. So she walked in and she starts telling me that apparently I'm being like so loud and I need to like be quiet and I'm not allowed to use the phone and like this and that. Take in mind, when I was in high school, I was online school, so I used those rooms all the time, and I used the rooms for like phone meetings and like calling my teachers and stuff like that. So I've never had a problem being on the phone, but of course the one time it's like the most important phone call of my life, something goes wrong. Which is why I ended up taking it off a speakerphone. So I'm sorry in advance because I hate watching phone interview videos where it's not on speaker and where I can't hear them. But I promise you that if I would not have gotten yelled at, I would have kept it on. So I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful to those of you applying. I think it went really well, but of course I'm filming this day of, so I don't know if I got accepted or if I didn't, but fingers crossed that I did, because instead of really asking me questions, she really just like made conversation with me and wanted to get to know me. So that was really great. But if you guys do have any questions about the whole application process or the phone interview specifically, feel free to comment them down below, because if I do get accepted, I would love to make a video talking about like what I did to prepare and just how I got through the whole stressful process. So if you guys would want that, feel free to comment. But thank you guys for watching and wish me luck. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this soon or when I get accepted, we'll see. But yeah, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And like I said, comment any questions you may have below. And you know, as always, subscribe. So that's it. Bye. Why did it not stop? Like, why?